Alright, time for a random test. See if I can ramble all the way from work to home. 6:33 a.m. Sunday morning. My weekend has started. Yay me. Oh, okay, that sounds a little more sarcastic than I mean, but anyway. Gonna go home. I don't feel too tired, so I'll probably stay up. Try and play some games, maybe finish up. I set up a solo run of Mystic Vale, new game. Very excited to have gotten that in finally. Have it all set up and sorted and started playing a game. And I started playing about like 8 o'clock, 7:50 or something. And I knew it was probably going to take me longer to fully play through the game than it would take to finish before I had to start leaving for work. Needed to take a shower last night before I got to work. And sure enough, 8:30 rolls around. I really should stop playing the game, hop in the shower, get ready for work. Okay, just a few more rounds back and forth because it's a fun game. It's neat so far. But 8:40, the apartment fire alarm goes off for the whole apartment complex. It all goes off. God, you gotta be kidding me. Here I am. I'm screwing around. You know, should be getting ready to go to work. I'm playing this game. I don't want to stop playing the game, even for the shower. Now I gotta kind of maybe be a little bit responsible. Sit my shit down. Get up. You know, grab the wife, grab the roommate, grab the keys, lock the apartment, go outside, make sure, you know, there's not flames shooting out a window. There weren't. Conflicting stories. Eventually, I'm like, fuck it, I need my shower, so I go back inside, I take my shower. And all the time this fire alarm is just blaring away. Whee! And strobes are flashing in the hallways, but not in the individual apartment complexes, or the individual apartments. Redundancy is redundant, kids, and try not to be redundantly redundant, because too much redundancy is rather redundant. Anyway, so I'm like, fuck it, I need to take my shower. So I go back inside, I take my shower, kind of hustle through that, get dressed. Shite. So I finish getting dressed, get out, I go to work, or I head toward work. I'm overhearing other apartment neighbors. Someone was saying that the fire pole was pulled. Somebody else was saying, no, there was a fire, but like I said, I had to get going. 9 o'clock, it's time to go. I call up my favorite fried chicken place and place an order for food because I wanted to have a nice dinner tonight. I get there, and like everybody else in the world, the owner, well, not like everybody else, but I get there and the owner's youngest son is there, and like everybody else in the world, his kid is playing Pokemon Go. Oh, I'm playing Pokemon Go too. I liked the first couple of games. I never finished them, but I got a feel of what Pokemon was like. I like it. It's not a bad system, and the whole encouraging kids to go out and find other people and trade with, that was a noble ambition. I don't know how well it worked or not. I'm sure there were people that did nothing but trade. But anyway, I'm sitting there and talking to the kid, and I notice he's playing Pokemon Go. So I say, hey, cool, what level are you? He had to restart. Probably found out about the tip about if you walk away from the 3 starters, a Pikachu will show up. Little fucker had 2 of them already, but he had restarted a character and he was already level 5. I don't know how long it took him, but he was level 5. I'm like, oh, cool, so what gym did you join? He's like, Team Mystic. Team Mystic for life. Good way to go, kid. Apparently his older brother was Team Valor. Hey, whatever. It's all fun and games. And kid and I are sitting there and we're talking, and it's really cool. And his dad is jumping in. He's like, yeah, how long can it last? I'm like, well, you know, with luck, a little while. It's very fun. And for a brief amount of time, it has knocked porn off of Google's top searches, which is always fun and interesting. But I'm sitting there and talking to the kid, and my food's ready, and I take it and I come sit out in the car and eat about half of it because it was also going to be lunch for the day. Works for me. Get to work, and coworker is like, "Hey, John, you may want to check your belt." I don't want to check my belt. So I reach back, check my belt. In my haste to grab work clothes, my pants had a sock. My pants had a sock and I'm walking around with a sock half tucked into my pants, and he notices it when I'm at work. So I get to work and do my thing. And that's what I was kind of like just being crabby about a minute ago, is that remembered that my sock is sitting in my drawer at work. Yeah, well, it was clean. It can sit there and wait until Tuesday when I go back. But I have a lot of fun with Pokemon Go. I've actually gone out a little bit, somewhat. Might, depending on if it rains today or not, I may get back up and go, I may get out, go walking around some today. Randomly hopped on a treadmill at a walking desk setup at work, and every time I do that, I think, or I'll go and research getting a walking desk set up for home. But the only problem is I know that I don't want to go and spend a bunch of money, sinking a bunch of money into a treadmill, and then a desk that'll fit over a treadmill. Because what will happen is I'll be all enthusiastic and all gung-ho about it, and I'll do it for the first couple days, and I'll overexert myself, and I'll be all tired after the first hour, like badly, like, oh, I can do this ain't no problem. That was too slow, let's go higher. Beep, 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 beep. Set it up to whatever speed and just chug it along, and about an hour and a half into it, I'll be like, oh, okay, I'm done. And then I'll never do it again, and I'll have sunk $1,000+ into setting up a walking desk system. I don't want to do that. So, I'll get on the treadmill at work once in a while and go walking and think I would like to do this more, and then I don't. But let's see, so like I said, today's my Saturday. Even though it's Sunday morning, I'm off tonight and tomorrow night. No plans today. I may see about heading down to the game store, making a post or something, and seeing if I can't get a couple people to come out and randomly do some pickup board gaming or something. Or maybe I'll trade in. I know I've got a ton of consumer loyalty points for the gas station down by my house. Maybe I'll see if I can't just go ahead and trade that in for a 60-day World of Warcraft subscription card. Legion comes out at the end of next month. Today's the 17th, so if I grab a 60-day card now, get like 2 weeks after the new expansion, probably should be more than enough time to determine if I want to play for a while or not. Wife got into the beta for the new expansion, and I think I played maybe 20 minutes of it. I wanted to give it a try, and I guess Demon Hunter seems okay. It's a new class. You do the new class stuff. I don't know if I'm really that interested in playing the new class. I could have hopped on or done a pre-made of any of the other classes, the ones I like a Druid or a Death Knight, and take a look at some of what like the new stuff coming for those are. But honestly, I'd rather play them live than go through the beta, get real all intense, play the beta, and then when launch comes around, go, I've already done all this, I don't want to do it anymore. So I'm going to wait and hold off and keep all that fresh. I like the ideas of beta tests, and beta tests that actually do what they're supposed to do, i.e. test a system, find the bugs, push out a better game. That's all well and good, but that's not kind of my thing. I really like being passive with my enjoyment of something. I like passively reading a book. I like passively watching a movie. I don't find a whole lot of interest in being hypercritical or analytical on my entertainment. I'm not purposely setting out to go sit down and play a game or a board game to figure out, okay, these mechanics aren't any good, or this mechanic is amazing except in these set circumstances. I'm not that analytical. I'd rather enjoy my hobby or my entertainment. I want to be entertained, and I think criticism, being critical of stuff like that, is something you kind of work toward, and then you find enjoyment of it. I know my old roommate Ray, I don't know if he loves it or not, but he can't not be critical of a movie. He cannot not analyze a movie when he's watching it. And for him, that becomes part of the enjoyment. And occasionally I'll wind up doing that, but I mean, for me, it's got to be a pretty significant loophole or out of character kind of moment for me to stop and go, wait, that's not right. Unless it's a plot point and maybe, like a character all of a sudden has a complete attitude change as a setup for, hey, now this person's different, or maybe they're possessed, or they've been changed, or they're other, or something, I don't know. But being critical of my hobby, of my entertainment, generally isn't something I find hugely entertaining or amusing. Well, I said I was going to try and do this from work to home, but actually I need to stop and refuel the vehicle, and I'll look at redeeming loyalty points toward a 60-day WoW subscription. And maybe that's what I'll do today. I'll resub back to World of Warcraft for 60 days and start setting up for the expansion. Maybe I'll do that be prepared thing and go farm a bunch of current high-level mats and sell them off before they get before the market crashes, when the next tier level shit rolls around. All right, well, let's see. We got 13 minutes. Maybe I'll upload this. Who knows? Anyway, bye.